Hey everyone, and welcome to this video where we're going to be discussing Blink, the brand new card to enter the world of Marvel Snap. We are recording live in front of an absolutely wonderful Twitch audience, live on Twitch TV, and if you haven't joined us on Twitch, definitely use the link in the description down below to join us and come in for the Twitch drops with the two X-Men 97 variants. So guys, today we're talking about Blink, a 5/7 that it's going to, honestly, I think it's pretty damn good. It has a ability that allows you to swap the previous card you played into a new card, and that's pretty damn awesome. Now, what's interesting about Blink is that, I found the deck building to be a very important consideration. Some of the decks that I experimented with, Blink felt pretty rough in, and then other ones, she felt absolutely remarkable in. And it wasn't always the ones you expected. We originally had been kind of working with this ramp-based deck, and swapping out Electro seemed like a great idea, but the deck was, for the most part, designed to take advantage of Electro anyway. But the key advantage was you'd get the extra energy, but then you'd get a massive card to come in for the Electro, right? Or for the Jubilee or whatever. However, your deck was still revolving around the idea of playing one card per turn, so losing that ongoing effect of the Electro wasn't the major play. It was the idea of maybe pulling that Red Hulk for free instead of leaving the Electro on the board. That was the allure, but in my experience, it didn't quite play out that way. However, what I will say is that right off the top, I did give it a 5-star rating on the Snapchat. I'm shying off of that slightly. I do think that this card is going to be one of those cards that definitely feels better the more time we have to deck build. So definitely stay tuned for the Snapchat episode where Cozy and I are going to do the full breakdown and review. It always comes the week after the card's release. And I think that ultimately I'm going to land closer to 4 stars. The reason why I say this is because it has some high-end plays, but some of its interactions are really awkward. Even though it's called swapping the latest card from your deck, a card like Professor X will not allow the swap to happen, right? So that's something worth noting. Additionally, interactions with Odin seem super bugged. If you play Odin on top of Blink, I would expect for Blink to pull something. I don't know, even the Odin, but if there's not like a more expensive card than Odin, then nothing gets pulled. So some of the interactions are kind of awkward, so that's worth noting as well. So let's talk about a couple of decks. Overall, I'm going to be landing at about the 4-star rating right now. I do think this card is good, and once the right decks are designed for it, I think it's going to be a staple in lists that are going to have extremely high win rates. It's going to be in the meta. I think it's going to be relevant. And of course, the other thing worth noting is that if you're someone who is, relatively free to play, or you just buy the season pass, buying the season pass card, which is in theory a series 5 card, worth 6,000 tokens, worth God knows how many spotlight keys, up to 4 spotlight keys if you got to roll. That $10 is the best $10 you can spend in Snap. Not only do you get to unlock all the value of the season pass, but you also do get the card, which is incredibly expensive, a la carte, so to speak. So let's actually switch to the deck view. Now, this was by far my favorite deck that we played in the testing. I tested a ton. We've been playing for like 8 hours, basically. And I gotta tell you that ultimately I felt that HELA was an amazing place for it. The reason why is because HELA has that really high-end capabilities of like taking your opponent by surprise. A lot of players would stay into like 4 and 8 cube games they really had no right to stay into. Additionally, it feasts on bots, right? And if you're facing bots while you're climbing, it's going to happen. And bots don't know how to handle the HELA, but that's not really why I like it. What I really liked about it was that you had so many combos to hit with Blink. Not only could you swap out that Corvus, right? You could swap out the Lady Sif, the Jubilee. You could play it to swap out Blade. There were so many plays here that worked really well. Moreover, there's so many great hits here. You can get that Hulk out, you get the Death out, you get the Infinite. There's so many effective hits for Blink and so many cards prior that do their job and then get swapped out for more power. I really liked Jubilee in this deck as well because it has that like deck thinning capability. And the nice thing about Blink 2 is that it is a reliable hit, almost a reliable hit on HELA. If, for instance, you have Jubilee on the board and you're blinking, or you played your Sandman and you know that, well, it's got to hit HELA because it's the only thing left in the deck. Or it's HELA and Corvus and Blade, but you're swapping your Jubilee, and it can't go under the Jubilee's cost. It's only going to hit the HELA. So it's a little easier to predict from that standpoint. The subscriptions are coming in. We are live on Twitch here, and the text-to-speech is going off here. But I do think the Blink HELA is by far my favorite deck. To show you some other ones we were experimenting with, we tried this Ravonna Blink like Asgardian package. This was pure coping. I thought it was fun, but it wasn't necessarily good, and Grandmaster didn't quite have the effect that we were hoping to in this deck. The idea was to use White Tiger and then to, like, you know, blink it out and all this stuff, but the Odin interactions were really awkward and hard to predict. So ultimately, this was a cool brew, didn't quite land the way we wanted to. We also spent some time playing the Don't Blink deck from Coccia, which is utilizing Leech. Now, we were actually playing with a different ramp style deck, which I might include a highlight of as well. It was a little different. We were a couple cards off. Coccia is using the Leech and Leader, and ultimately, it was pretty cool. I like the idea of utilizing Leech to blow up someone's hand. Really messed up some Annihilus plays and stuff like that, where people are going to be like playing Sentry and holding onto Annihilus, and all of a sudden Leech comes down and ruins everything for them, right? Especially when you ramp it out on something like a turn 4, and then you're able to blink it out of the way, get Leech off the board, and put some additional power in. So I did think that Coccia's deck was very inventive. But at the end of the day, I got to tell you, the one I had the most success with was this HELA deck. Truly remarkable, really had a lot of fun and climbed very steadily. The other ones we were like wavering a little bit. This one here we've been climbing very steadily. It's been a very strong performer as we make our way to infinite. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And as I said prior, we are currently live on Twitch TV. Twitch drops are on right now, and if you've not yet joined us on Twitch, definitely use the link in the description down below to get on Twitch TV. Look at these wonderful people. Look at these wonderful people here getting all hyped up. Sub me, daddy. Look at the chat, can't handle it. They just can't handle being on the internet sometimes. Look at this. Look. That's right. Love you guys, and I hope you join our wonderful community on Twitch TV as well. We'll hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. Hello, hello. I bet you're so happy. Let's get the Infinite down here. We're against Enjoyer. It's a funny name.
Can you understand me?
Okay, we're off to a pretty good start here. Okay, they still have Shongers though. Gotta be aware of that. So we have Blink Jubilee. This is good. Yeah, you can definitely play Black Knight in a deck like this. For sure you can. There's no question about it. Black Knight would be a strong choice here. We could Corvus, but I'm going to go into the Blink Jubilee line. They can't Shun-Chi everywhere. Is that a casual stature? What the hell? They actually had a stature in their deck? What? As much as I want to play Sandman, I think I'm going to play the Blink here. Because Blink gives us the opportunity to reach into potentially hitting HELA here. It's a 50-50 on HELA or death. And there's the HELA. Exactly why Blink is so good here. So the Shonger's there. Yeah, so they're done. We knew Shang-Chi was coming. The layout of the board is a little frustrating considering it's all right left. But we knew Shang-Chi was coming. If they Absorbing Man the Shang-Chi, yeah, they just lose here. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Blink's super good in this deck for that reason. Like, the plays with Blink have been absolutely insane. Literally insane. But Corvus and Akamartage, it takes massive schnutz to do this. I'm going to send it. HELA always survives. Heroes never die. Let's go. Look at this. Let's go! I did it! I can't believe it! Oh my god! What a god gamer! What an absolute god gamer! That, you know what? Honestly, I didn't even have, like, That was one of my favorite plays of all time. What an absolute god level play. Let's get out of here. Red Hulk's gone. Off to a good start here. Now it kind of relies on us drawing HELA, but we do have Jubilee. We got Blink giving us a chance to make some magic happen. As King Bodhi gifts 5 community gifted subs. What an absolute chad. Thank you so much for your support, King Bodhi. 5 community gifted subs coming out to the community. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. We have some wave gameplay and I just skipped this turn? Hello. Hello.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. I suspect I know what's coming, friends. I suspect I know what's coming. We gotta hit something here. I'm going for it. We gotta probably get this Magneto in. Okay, Death's pretty good. We have magic. We got magic as Jeezy Baby comes in with the Summit Tier 3. No way, Tier 3. That's actually insane. We can actually win this game right now. We do snap. We are gonna Magneto draw these guys in. That Tier 3 subscription's nuts. Absolutely nuts. As we drag in Magic and Wave to block off the Onslaught Citadel and the Iron Man gameplay. Let's see what happens here. We didn't ultimately draw our other card, which would have been useful, but this card is definitely going to make them a little sad because they're probably trying to set up Tribunal, right? Yes. Trying to set up Tribunal, and they have definitely lost this video game. This is what sadness looks like, friends. We have a Red Hulk to come down as well. No chance. Absolutely no chance for Fac Dismarales, who's going for it.
Minions to me.
It's Blink? What? Oh god, that's not how you play Blink. Oh. Victory. The new card confusing people as Mr. F-word Dismarales, and it just, oh no, the humanity.
Great content, my man.
The humanity. Do I just give this Thunderbolt's tower or what? There's no way I can deal with this. But White Hot Room doesn't make sense for us either. They magic it? Okay. Now, thankfully, if we get Blink, Blink does not care about rocks. So Vision here is pretty solid. Yeah, we got some Man-Thing gameplay? What the hell is this gamer doing right now? Do I just drop Red Hulk here? Do I drop Red Hulk? I'm just trying to think. I gotta move this Vision here. I might Nebula Sandman? I can't Nebula Sandman, I'm high. I think I Sandman next turn. I think I drop the Red Hulk. I move this here. I'm going to do this. I don't love this play, but it's a play. Right? It's a play. Okay. We're still winning. We're still winning. We're gaming. We're gaming. That's done. We Sandman now. Now the trick here is to Sandman here, move Vision here, prevent these cards from coming on over. We're going to snap, we move Vision, we play Doctor Doom. Because they won't have enough power. They're going to kick the hood over with the Annihilus. Let's see how this plays out here. I'm actually interested in seeing this game through. We don't get Blink yet. So they play their demon down. Okay. Alright. They played their demon down. And now what we do is we Doctor Doom, and this should be enough to gap. This is 5, 6. So yeah, we're adding power in every location here. Now we do bring this Widow's Kiss down to 0. This should be pretty good. They can only play 1 card, mind you. So we didn't get Blink here, but I think we did navigate this deck correctly. Oh, you know what? I gave up 2 power for the Nebula. Oh my god. Bruh. What a game! What a game! We didn't pull our blink, and they just Galactus blinked us. That was so good. That was such a good play. But thankfully, Vision moved over. Wow, that was... We're already at 4 cubes. Hope you like rocks, sir. Okay. I got Jean Grey. Not worried about that. Can move Jeff here if I want. It's fine. We'll move him in here for a sec. We got to move Jeff in just in case. Because we get to move Vision out anyway. Okay, Nocturne. Strong card. Are they playing the did he draw it game? Does he move the Vision again? Does he move the Vision twice? I think he moves the Vision here. Well, Nocturne goes there, I guess. Let's see what happens here. It's a rock. 2 rocks. Nebula. Kitty Pride. That's 8 cubes, guys. Let's go. Victory. Very high quality win there. And ironically, we still would have won had Vision gone mid. But, I mean, we got the cards. They got the rocks. Gameplay here, folks. We also have Blink Beta Ray Odin. If we even so much as top deck a Mjolnir or something like that, we can blink it. This is very spicy, very sensual. I do like it. One might even say I prefer it. Things are feeling pretty good right now. We do have the Mjolnir. I don't care so much for this Nebula. Could have played the Mjolnir this turn to prevent the Nebula from doing anything. But let's stay patient. Let's set ourselves up for victory here. They're blinking Nebula? Okay. Or they did blink their Iron Lad. What the hell just happened there?
We are the future.
Bruh. That is unfortunate gameplay there. We have now top-decked both Mjolnir and the Jigamabobs. So we're going to play Iron Man. The Man of Iron coming down here. How can she snap? Let's see what we top deck. I'm thinking that we can definitely win this game here. They got the Vision.
I am Iron Man.
Oh yeah, Grandmaster would be beautiful right now. This has to hit Jane. But wait, hold on. What you do, I think, is this. Stormbreaker, Mjolnir, Blink. Swap this. Bring something. You bring something down. I don't know what the hell we're gonna bring down. Or we can just play the Odin now. Conversely, we can do this. And then Odin here. Or we can play her here. And then just Odin slam this. You know what? I think at the end of the day, we just play the hammers mid. And I'm going to blink it. I'm going to blink it just to see what happens. We got some Doctor Doom gameplay, okay. Nebula coming back out. Okay, Ironheart's not bad with Odin. This is actually pretty good. Because Ironheart's going to proc again. Whoa. Grandmaster. I think you just Odin here. And I think you sit on Grandmaster. You could try to Gamba roll this. Probably not worth it though, right? I think you just always play Odin. You hold the Grandmaster here. I'm just thinking. Always Odin. Hit the Ironhearts. These guys proc. Yeah. Okay. We hold the Grandmaster. Let's send this. It's a lot of additional power. If they play Odin here, they mess up their Atlantis proc. And if they play Shang-Chi, I think we win everywhere else. We're adding 16 power plus the Ironheart, which is a lot.
Are ye worthy?
Oh man, it's a Rulk. There it is. Solid win. Solid win. Blink getting it done. That's a good one. That's a good one. We would have played Odin and Grandmaster together, but the problem is all these are on reveal cards, and Odin is showing as being bugged, which sucks. So we're having situations where Odin's not proccing with Grandmaster. We might even have to adjust the deck slightly.